tell you something. I'm so glad.
Shalom and welcome to Passover Feast of Unleavened Bread, featuring the Honorable Yud-Hey Wav-Hey Beifuin Sofit, Yud-Hey Wav-Hey.
Praise Yahweh. I am so thankful and grateful to Yahweh for the opportunity to serve at this day and time, to glorify his name, to sing praises to his name, and to pour out my spirit of grace upon each of you, and to give you the spiritual insight to what grace is all about. For had we simply read through that, we would have passed over grace as if it were just another word, perhaps thinking maybe this is what you say before a meal. But we've had quite a meal, in fact, all of this feast. And I've enjoyed myself with you. I have been there in my omnipresent state. And to look out in our auditorium at standing room crowd only has been very exhilarating to me. Extremely a great joy to my soul. And I just want to thank Yahweh for your growing up and becoming responsible in your actions, responsible in showing love one to another. For as it is written, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples, as you show love one to another. We have successfully established a chain, a link of love, and to see this love spread from one to the other is a great joy because it's a miracle. This has never happened in our history of 436 years in America. The love we are sharing with each other, my spirit of love that is moving from heart to heart, this is the first time in our history in this country that we're showing this love one to another. And this is the building block. This is what not only cements us together, holds us together, but it is the winning ways, the magnetism, that which will draw all of us together as a people, not only in America, but all over the world. Because we must never forget that the vast majority of the people of this earth are good people at heart. They have a moral nature. It is the wicked who are the minority. That's why they have to play the game of divide all of you from each other in order to conquer you and to rule over you. I am successfully revealing the sons of perdition, who are the great pretenders. I'm successfully revealing the sons of perdition, who euphemistically, allegorically, and in parables are spoken throughout the Bible by such names as that old serpent, the dragon, the devil, the evil ones, the man of sin. Many names throughout the scriptures are defining not the color of a person's skin, because that's the worst trap we have ever been in. Rather, it's a mindset. And for you to discover that each of you have that battle to fight from within yourself. There is the mortal man and the immortal man occupying your mind, occupying your being. And the mortal man has been allowed to rule over you because you have been a lame man. But with me pouring out my spirit of grace, then you are able to conquer the mortal mindset and take on the spirit of immortality. I'm the only one that's bringing that about, and I believe that this week at Feast of Passover and Unleavened Bread, that I have covered a great amount of territory, which gives you more than enough to study, according to my method of study, for the rest of your life. As you take on my nature, as you take on the very nature of Yahweh and take on the character of Yahweh, the personality of Yahweh, I would love to have carried you for several more days into that particular aspect of Yahweh's nature. But since we are eternal beings, and the fact that we are going to be together eternally, then we don't have to worry about time running out. I'm going to always be with you. I will be with you through the end of this world of civilization, through de facto government in. And again, we're not concerned about tearing anything down. We're only concerned with building the kingdom of heaven, building the kingdom of Yahweh, which is the nation of Yahweh. And all good people on the earth are going to spiritually become a part of the nation of Yahweh. This is our job, is to let your little light shine, which is my light, before all the world, and you will magnetize all people to become a part of the kingdom of Yahweh. They want to. They're looking for the kingdom of Yahweh. It's just that the sons of perdition, the enemies of Yahweh, have done a good job of trying to mask the reality of who I am and what I teach. And I'm so happy for you who understand as a result of this week that we are not fighting against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. And understanding that, then it is our duty and obligation to take on our natural character, to absorb, inculcate, and live our personality, which we now know is the personality of Yahweh himself, the personality of the Son of Yahweh himself. And again, I'm so happy for the efforts that you have put out thus far. Now we know what we must do. We know that we must return home to our various respective cities and to let our light shine in those cities. We know that we must let the four winds blow in those cities. We know that we must let the world know that it is Yahweh ben Yahweh that is hung on the cross, that it is Yahweh ben Yahweh that is crucified on the cross, and that I have been pierced, and that I have died in the tomb, placed here in the tomb, and I am in the process of being resurrected. And when I am resurrected, then I'm coming out to rule, to ascend to the station that Yahweh has designed, not only for me, but for every man, woman, and child on the planet Earth that will receive me, believe on me, and believe in the name Yahweh that I come in. Blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahweh. Blessed all of you who call on the name Yahweh and accept the name Yahweh. Blessed of all of you that are called to Yahweh. We are all one family all over the earth, and we are the people who can bring this change. Yes, it's time for a change, and we're the people who can do it. I look forward to that. I look forward to being delivered as Daniel was delivered. I look forward to being delivered as the three Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, was delivered. I look for the deliverance for you as our people, as Yahweh delivered us historically during this period of time under the leadership of Moses. And now one is here among you like unto Moses, doing the same work. Only this time, it's a spiritual deliverance. We don't have to look forward to going out into a desert or walking on water out on the seas to escape what has happened in America. No. We don't have to leave America to achieve the freedom and the blessings that Moses and the children of Israel sought in his day. I'm showing you how to take your own personality back. I'm showing you how to take your nature back. I'm showing you how to take your character back. There are 117 different ways and methods whereby you can take your original heritage and inheritance back, all to the glory of Yahweh.
Please turn to side 2.
I love you. I love you with my life. I love you eternally. And I'm thankful to Yahweh that he chose me to suffer for you and to be crucified and pierced and persecuted for you. And you too, count it as an honor that you have been selected as one worthy to also be persecuted and maligned and your name cast out as evil. I just simply rejoice, and I'm exceedingly glad every time I hear an evil report of my name or the attempt by the evil ones to assassinate my character. I laugh at it because I know the end result. I know that my reward, your reward, shall be great in heaven. This is the end, and I know it from the beginning. We are the winners. We are victorious. victorious. We come to rulership, power, glory, fame, honor, wealth, riches. All the promises of the Bible are ours. They are yours, and I'll be set free immediately. I'm calling upon you to do it. I know that you shall. Inspire those in your cities to do it, and we shall all be rejoicing soon. Believe me, the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is moving up on the face of the deep as I talk with you now. And we're going to see the wonderful results of all chaos being eliminated from the earth. And as the Prince of Peace, I am here to establish the glorious kingdom of Yahweh, which will have peace forever on this earth, where all people can rejoice instead of mourn, where there'll be no more sickness or pain or suffering or tears. I look forward to that, and I know you do, and it's not something that we mysteriously sit back and look for. We have to work for this. I do not come showing you an example of a sit-down heaven and of mysterious things happening like pray for bread, sit down on the floor, and somehow it will manifest itself, come out of a mysterious ether or fall through the ceiling or the roof. No, I've taught you and demonstrated that if you want bread, then you have to buy land or own land, own some seeds, plant the wheat, prepare the ground, sow the wheat, reap the wheat, and turn the wheat into flour, and then make bread out of it. That's how you get bread. You work for it. You produce it. You make it happen. That's what Yahweh is all about. And that's why we as his children will be glorified and worshiped all over the earth when they see you come up from your dead state, from your mental and spiritual death as a people sitting around depending on others to suddenly become that living force, demonstrating the life force of Yahweh with his character, personality, and nature. Oh, the whole world is waiting on you to reach out to our people so my son can be born, who will rule with that wonderful, beautiful rod of iron, meaning that my son will never deviate from the laws of Yahweh ever again throughout eternity. And that's a glorious day. With that, my children, I again say, I love you, and this has been the greatest feast of our lives. This is the greatest feast we've ever had in our 6,000 years of history on this earth, where others from the wicked mindset have ruled. We actually have awakened from the dead, stood up in my absence, and had the greatest feast we've ever had. I am so proud of you, my children. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And it just brings tears to my eyes and to my heart. And it's hard for me not to just let them flow now because they are welled up in my eyes as I think of how beautiful you are. You are so wonderful. And I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, Yahweh. Yahweh. I pray for your safe return home. I pray for the glorious day when we all are together again forever. And I would like for you to do something for me now. I would like for you all to, if you're still standing or stand, whichever, and just reach over and grab somebody's hand and share my love with them and let them know you love them. Meet each other and enjoy each other for a few moments as I depart physically in my words with you by saying Shalom Aleichem. I love you forever. Again, I love you. I love you. I love you. Shalom Aleichem.
This concludes Part 8 of Passover Feast of Unleavened Bread.
I'm so glad God loved me. How do I know? 'Cause he told me so. He woke me up early when I was suffering. Said, son, you won't suffer no more. So glad Yahweh loved me. He took my blind eyes and gave me sight. And when I was running around doing everything wrong, he took all my wrong and made it right. Yeah, lady. see, now I'm living in a peaceful and a tranquil mind. You see, he did things for me that nobody else ever could do. You see, God got that power. He did it for me. He can do it for you. Well, Yahweh is alright. The mighty God is alright. God, Yahweh is alright. He's alright with me. Well, let me tell you, I'm so glad God loves me. How do I know the way he makes me feel? And nobody that's ever been around that can make me feel so real. So glad Yahweh loves me. And how do I know? 'Cause I heard him say, he said, son, if you wanna go to heaven, and I can truly show you the way. Well, you see, I like that part where he said, you believe in God, believe in me. Yeah, I can make you see that it's good when you can be. Join up with me, for Yahweh is alright. The mighty God is alright. God, Yahweh is alright. He's alright with me. Well, alright. Yahweh is alright. The mighty God is alright. You know what he did? He took my blind eyes and gave them sight. He did that for me. Well,